Check out this ring. That's what this video is about. Would you like to get one? Well, hang on, because I can help you do that. Hey, welcome back. Thank you for joining us. We got something special for you today. We are paying our homage, a tribute, to the legendary guitarist, Mr. Ace Frehley. I got my Frehley's Comet shirt on. One of them. This is from the 80s. Yeah. Anyhow, what we have here is a nice little package we got in the mail. I had to black it out from the addresses and stuff from the buyer, seller, all that. Anyhow, I will share with you plenty of information. If you like this, you could get one. But you got to watch the video all the way through. I will leave a link in the description where you could get one of these. Okay? We don't get any monetary gain or anything. I am just a Kiss fan, an Ace Frehley fan. And I want to share something with you. And there's a story behind this, what's in this package. The gentleman's name is Arthur. A shout out to him. And he has, excuse me, he has a eBay page, I think they call it, or an eBay store. And he makes this stuff, okay? And I'm trying to let me rewind a little bit, okay? Arthur is a Kiss fan and an Ace fan as well as I. And if you're watching and you're still tuning in, obviously you are as well. All right? We lost a legend that changed the way even guitarists played. And I don't have to tell you this. You know it if you're a fan of Ace Frehley. But anyhow, let me kind of start off early. The quick story about this is that Arthur has been a lifelong fan of Kiss. Okay, he first got into it. I believe he heard the Love Gun album, if I'm not mistaken. He has seen Kiss probably as much as I have, if not more. Who knows? He's so many times over and over again. He even saw them at the final show. Unfortunately, I didn't have that opportunity, having a family or the financial resources. But anyhow, if any of you remember, back in the 1980s, Ace did an album called Trouble Walking. Okay? And that album, like all his other albums, completely rocked. Okay? But let's take a moment and picture the album cover. Does anybody remember the album cover? Maybe I could piece something in here and show you the album cover. Let's take a look at it actually, right now. That album cover, if you look down at Ace's hand, his right hand, right in this general area, you'll see a really cool looking ring that says Ace. Now, when I first saw that ring, I wanted one so bad. I was like, wow. I couldn't imagine how much that thing would cost. Him being a rock star, oh, that's probably chump change for him or lunch money, whatever. Guy like me, back in that time frame, let's see. I'm trying to remember when that album came out. I want to say 88, 89. I was about 17, 18 years old. I couldn't afford that. But you know what? I could hook you all up right now. And I'm going to do just that. Let me continue my story. What I got here, well, you've probably already guessed, huh? Alright, well, before we get there, okay? This gentleman, Arthur, he spent months and months creating this ring. Okay, this is a recreation of that ring you saw on the album cover. Okay, and Arthur, I hope I'm not disappointing you if you see this video. Um, he gave me some insight, and I have some cheater notes right here. To be honest with you, that's why I have my glasses on, so that I don't miss any little details, so I can fill you all in correctly and not disappoint our new friend Arthur. So, Arthur spent months and months working on this, and the coolest part of all of this, okay, is that he tried multiple times. I'm getting ahead of myself. To get this to Ace. He wanted to give Ace one of these rings. Okay, and trying to get in touch with a rock star is a very difficult challenge. Me personally, I've been bodyguards for a few of them. I may not look like that, but I had a lot of fun back in my day. I'm just an old man now. But anyhow, Arthur made multiple attempts to try to give Ace this ring through his management and so on and so forth. And just kind of came up a little unsuccessful. Then there was a part that somewhere Arthur had come across someone. I don't recall. He did tell me the story. Forgive me. But he managed to get a few of these rings to Ace, and only to find out later that Ace actually loved the ring, and wore it on a couple of his performances, his live performances while he was on his current tour, right before he passed away. And that's kind of sad. And to my understanding, there are some possible thoughts that Ace was actually buried with his ring, that Arthur had given him. I don't know. Who knows? But it's a really cool story, isn't it? I hope I didn't leave anything out. I'm sure I didn't. I'm not trying to. This I'm really excited about. And I want to call Arthur our new friend because he was so kind to allow me to do this video. And I told him I wanted to do a video. I'm going to do an open box thing. Would you like me to mention you or something? Or do you have a backstory about this? And we're going to include some photos, or a photo, whatever I have. I want to include it, of Ace wearing the ring on whatever photos I have that were sent to me through Arthur, and thank you, with Ace's final performances with wearing this ring. You can find these. They are on YouTube, these videos. I am going to have to try to see if I can find the links to them and put them also in the description, so you can actually see Ace wearing the ring in the video, the live performance on stage. All right. This is the information that Arthur has provided to me, and I think it's an awesome story, man. Everybody's got a story with Ace. Even if you never met the guy, I was fortunate enough to meet him twice. But anyhow, if you've never met Ace, that doesn't mean anything. You have a story. I'm sure you do. He touched everybody in some way or another. He really did. Aside from his music, his jokes, his laughter, a few different movies he was in, like Remedy, as a drug dealer. Just silly things that he did, But anyhow, we're celebrating the life of this plumber. Anybody remember that interview? The plumber? That's been getting pretty popular lately. But anyhow, we're going to open this up and show you something really, really cool. And I'm really, really excited. I really am. And I hope this is not disappointing. Because I really have wanted one of these since I was a kid. And I'm going to be turning 50 something. 60s are here. I'm like right there, you know. But anyhow, I'm going to be closer to 60 in a couple of weeks. November 10th. Shh, don't tell nobody. But anyhow, I want to show you this. I'm excited. This is actually a birthday present I bought myself. So I say we open this thing up. Oh, you know what? Before we open this up, I want to say something real quick. Arthur has a lot of other jewelry. Kiss rings, all kinds of stuff. So make sure you go down into the description and check it out. He also has what we're about to open. Oh, my heart's racing. And you know what? This isn't going to break the bank, folks. I promise you. This is costume jewelry, so you don't have to worry about big bucks or any of that. It's very, very affordable. It really is. It's very affordable. I promise you it is. Okay? All right. It's all smashed. Oh. Okay. I have to do this first for you. Okay. It's not exactly how I was expecting this. So give me 1 second. Okay. Oh, this is cool. Okay, hang on a minute. I thought it was going to be sitting in here like this. I kind of wanted to do this a little differently. I can't get this bag open. Oh. You know, my father always told me, Jamie, don't get old. And I'd say, okay, Dad. But he never told me how to do it. You know what I mean? This is cool. I'm looking at it and it's not, I'm trying to, whoops, that's why. Okay. I have something here. See, we're real here. Like the editing, you see how we do this. So, you know. Okay. I want to show this to you in the sense that when you see this, it's going to be like, your jaw drops. And, yeah, mine kind of is. And it's really cool. Wow. All right. So, I'm going to show this to you. Okay. I'm going to bring the camera over here, open it up, and we got to check this. You're going to love this. Okay. All right, you guys ready? Check this out. Look at this. And the case lights up. Is that cool or what? There's a little dust on there. Forgive me. Look at this. I'm trying not to blur the camera out. This is beautiful. I like it. That's cool. I was picturing it to be a little more sparkly though, but it doesn't disappoint. It really doesn't. It's cool. That is so cool. The case actually lights up. I like how the case lights up. That kind of like, look at that. That is so cool. It's like a fridge door. Open, close, open, close. This is so cool, guys. It really, really is. I like this. I really, really do. What do you guys think? Would you like to get one of these? This thing is awesome. I'm trying not to get the camera to blur out. Look at this. This is very affordable. I promise you it is. Okay? I'm not going to disclose pricing or anything. I paid full price for it. I didn't ask for any discounts or anything. Like I said, I'm just another Ace fan, and I literally just bought it from another Ace fan. You know what I mean? I got a size 11, and that's, that is so cool. Oh, it's crooked. Blurry. I want Wyatt's response when he opens it. Slowly. No, open it. You open it and look at it. Not me. You didn't notice how it lights up?
No, that's a light in here.
I know that. Close it and open it again. You missed the whole thing. This could be a behind the scenes thing. Isn't that cool? Don't break it. What do you think of that?
I actually like this.
I gotta tell you, that's really cool. I was picturing it more sparkly, but I gotta tell you, I mean, it does pop. It does pop. I like the real sparkly diamonds, even like the costume jewelry. It's cool. It's really, really cool. But anyhow, this is awesome. A shout out once again to Arthur, the creator of this. And this is for Ace. And we love you and miss you, Ace. So, until next time, we'll see you, and thanks for watching.